Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome back to Parasite Eve 2 for what is almost certainly going to be the final episode today. I will be very surprised if what we've got left takes me over 3 hours. It'll probably take me about an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on how certain things go. Because the final boss is, well, it's not super hard, but it's a little bit tricky, so we'll sort of see how it goes on in that regard. But, yeah, so anyway, so if you remember, in the last time, our big bad guy, number 9, had decided to steal Eve, and he'd run off, and we've got to chase him down by basically following his trail, such as it is, even though he's not actually gone out, because, yeah, it just is what it is. So yeah, we still got a few fights here to deal with. We'll deal with those ones on the left last. We'll do the sleeping quarters in the pipe, but we've also got to go down to here. We'll also have a quick nip into Dryfield. I don't remember if Dryfield is repopulated or not. Maybe it has, maybe it hasn't. If it has, then we'll obviously go through and clear it out, because as I said, we'll be dealing with all of that. Oh, come on, come on. There it goes. I think that the hard drive that my ISOs are stored on had to wake up. Don't worry, it happens all the time. Right. Let's go. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's one of these guys. I've completely forgot about these guys. Yeah, bloody invisible enemies. I actually completely forgotten about these guys. Oh, balls. Fuck up. Damn it. Alright. Just don't need a penicillin. Thanks. I got metabolism for that. Oh, hi! Is that the only one? Hang on, let me just switch over to the shotgun to take out these guys. So what we want to do is we want to try and get them both. You good? Oh no, more. Oh, you're still alive. Why are you still alive? Apparently he was still... Oh, and I missed one. Yes, of course I did. Nope, don't need that. Alright, so that's all for this. Area. Tell you what, we will very quickly nip back into the... Pick this up. I used a few. No, not weapons. Nice. Okay, so yeah, that's it for this floor. Well, we got those ones over there, but I'll leave those because I gotta go in that direction to exit this part of the game. So we'll head down to the elevator. Oh, actually, I could do with a bit of healing. Oh yeah, and that door was unlocked. That's also important to do. Oh, Bowman, great. Not specifically Bowman, but it's a Bowman-like creature, so fuck it. Woo! Oh no, he hit me. Fucker got me. No, that's... Okay, well, yeah, okay, we can do that as well. Yeah, good enough. Right. Okay, switch back across to that. Oh, hello. Ow. Miss. Alright, on to the next. Clear out the whole sewer area. Every bloody time. Ooh, okay, we got a couple of guys in here. Hi. Gotcha. Also be a guy in here too. Hello. Oh, there was two. I didn't know that. I put myself in a better position to be able to kill both of you. Oh well. Okay, so quickly into Dryfield. That will turn off the oh my god, we've got to rush music, I think. Ah, I feel calm again. Isn't that nice? Oh, hello. Well, I guess that answers that question. So, yep. Okay. Well, that's the thing, I suppose. Obviously, it doesn't really need me saying, this is the last time I will be coming here to Dryfield. Because after this, Dryfield gets sealed off. In fact, I think the elevator doesn't work, or it doesn't go down to P3, or something like that. I forget the specifics. Gotcha. Well, wasn't expecting that. Ow. Whew. So yeah, because obviously this is the last time you go to Dryfield, for obvious reasons. If you want to get anything from Douglas, now is your only time. Alright, what have I not hit? I've clearly missed something. Good enough. Yeah, so if you want anything from Douglas, now's your chance. Like, your only chance is to, you know, buy anything from Douglas. It's now or never. Because after this, as I say, Dryfield gets completely blocked up. As I said, I'm pretty sure the main elevator stops working, or you can't get to it, or something like that. You can't get down to B3, basically. After, you know, the next big story sequence happens. Because, of course, you may remember at the end of the last bit, we revealed that Hal, our boss, is actually a bad guy, because I guess of course he is. Screw this. There, nice and easy. Okay, so was there nothing on the third floor? Okay. Also, because this is actually, I was about to say it's the last chance you'll get to grab your items from inventory stashes. Then I remembered that's not actually true. Because you do actually get to access them after the fact. They all get, like, transported to the final location bit. So that's a case of you don't have to worry too much if you don't have to, like, lug things back and forth. But I've more or less already done that. So that's not a big issue. Bats. Bathroom? No. Not in the bathroom, apparently. Nice. Alright, a few more fights and then we'll never have to come back to Dryfield again. I think it was what, 3? General store and a couple of the houses? Ah no, general store, path and house. Okay. It's one or the other. Good enough. Nice. And the last one. Easy. Right. Actually, do we have... Oh, we do have a lot of experience points. Okay. I guess I wasn't really paying attention to that. Right. One thing I do definitely want to do... Hang on, that's going to be... What is it? 3,000, 4,000... That's 10. I would have enough for all 3 of those. So we'll do you... We'll do you, and we'll do you, which of course gives me access to Life Drain and Energy Ball. Now, Energy Ball is quite interesting. As it says, creates a circling orb that repels attacks. Big floating ball starts floating around you and will literally take an attack for you. You know, whereas like antibody defend, you know, just raises your defense. The orb will literally take a hit for you. It can be useful, especially in the final fight. And the other one was, of course, Life Drain. Speaks for itself. You know, you take HP from enemies and you use a portion of it yourself. So anyway, that is Dryfield. We're done here. Nothing else, as I said. Last chance to speak to Douglas if you want to get any of his stuff. Which is, of course, useful. As I said, I've already got the EOD suit, so I'm about as set as I'm going to be for the final boss, I think. So yeah, we're more or less done here, and I'm pretty much done with the shelter too, at least for this round. We will be coming back in here later, don't worry about that. And of course the music kicks back up again. We're supposed to be chasing after Eve. Oh my god, it's so terrifying. Up we go. So yeah, it's back up to floor. The one will nip into the armory just to top up again. Because of course. And then we'll head on off. And then we'll see what happens after. Let's top up. It's not like I'm running out of BP. Free shit. For the record, off the top of my head, I don't specifically remember, but I think you do actually get to carry a portion of your BP and EXP into the next game. I think it's 10% of whatever you ended with. So obviously the more you end with, the better in that regard, but... Room? Oh, there is. Of course, that was the device that was activated that got all these bloody golems up and wandering around. Right. And you can go in here now because, you know, it's open. Golem defense system. Yep. There's, yeah, it basically literally tells you about all the golems, but I'm not going to bother reading all of that. If you're interested, play the game yourself. Hello. Ah, bugger off. Let go. Oh, damn it, far too early. Thing is, when he's invisible, literally you cannot touch it. No matter how hard you might try. Okay, what do we get? You, I suppose? So gonna nip into here real quick. Hello. Move a bit far away from me. That. And that would be it. Oh, wait, whoa, oh, hang on. Hang, what the fuck? I missed one! Oh, I know where that is. Oh, I know where the hell I missed that. Oh, Christ, good job I checked. I was gonna say, there is one other place I do want to have a look as well. Because I realized I forgot to check it. Bloody hell, that is a very good job that I checked. I did not realize I'd missed that. That's so annoying. I gotta go all the way bloody well down there. It's almost not worth it, but I promised you I'd fight every fight, so I'm going to bloody well do it. Alright, B3. All this just for one bloody fight. It's not worth it. I'm just a stickler for 100%. The other area I want to check is actually in B2, which I'm pretty sure we're fine with, but I just want to double check anyway, so... It's through here. Yep, all that just blanks. Ah! God. Okay. We'll swing up to B2. I just need to nip down to the Eve section of Neo Arc. You can't go down like the big elevator. I'm pretty sure you can't go back down there again. But you can go down into the little area, so you know. Pretty sure this is... there's nothing here. Oh, that one doesn't even work. Well, there you go then. So I was right, there's nothing there. I didn't think that was... there was something in my mind saying, no, I don't think you can go down that. I thought it was like the main elevator after you go down that small one, but I guess it was that elevator that didn't work. There we go. Now we can fucking leave. Christ. Oh, God. Yeah. Okay. The thing is, there's a little puzzle. It's not like a big puzzle. There's a little puzzle of how you actually get out of the place. As well as, of course, the fighting golems over and over and over again. In fact, there's a big row of golems just coming up now, so that's fun. So, yes, I'll tell you what, while we're here. Investigation, be careful. Asked about Jodie, I might put her in danger. And you will note, actually I think it's over here. Kind of controls the shutter, yes. Now there's something around here. There's like a key or something you can use now. I forget the specifics. Ah, yeah, there you go. It's just working now. The lamp is blinking. Who turned this on? Alright, so it's a simple enough thing. Essentially, the car key I picked up earlier only fits to one car. And there's a car in all of these white dots. The other ones are all blank, obviously. And it's currently pointing at the green dot, which is nothing. But you'll notice that there's a red here. We want to check the red because there's a nice little secret. And all of these buttons down here do different things. If memory serves, that one moves it down 2 places. That one moves it down 1 place. That moves it right 2 places. That moves it right 1 place. So for instance, like you could go like 1 and then 2. Or you could go like 2 and then 2 as well. Or things like that. So obviously we want to go down 2. So we want to push U. Hang on. And then U. Oh good, I'm glad I got it the right way around. And then we only want to go across 1. So that's U. Press the call button. And it's a box. The belt pouch. Because of course. Actually, how is my inventory doing? 19. I can keep that. I mean, I could run back to the thing and drop some stuff off, but I feel like I've wasted enough time. Ah, screw it. You know what? Let's do it anyway, because why the hell not? Because you love the music, right? Right. Yeah, so we've got the 2 belt pouches that I haven't used on the UOD suit yet. Brilliant, that'll take it up to 10. Alright, that's good. Gives me a bit of space. Now, I just need to remember which bloody car it is. Because I don't. Okay. Let's see. My brain is saying it was 3. I might be misremembering that. That's the one. Yeah, you can tell because this is the only car. It's the only car that's red. I think all the other cars are blue. Let's go. The key fits. I'm off. Now we can get this going. Ah, pass an ID card. switch across to the grenade launcher. Pretty sure I'm going to be needing that. But you can't drive it all the way there, but you can drive it close enough. Yeah. Because for some reason these gates just don't open. They're supposed to, they just don't. Because it's forcing you to go around the long way. Hello. Screw you. Yeah, he can fake you out with holograms and stuff as well, which is kind of annoying. It's also annoying it takes 3 of these. Gotcha. Ooh. I forgot you could do that, and I literally, as he was firing, I thought, oh wait, I can get him to do this thing. Uh-oh. Damn it. Nice. Don't need that, thanks. Now, probably noticed, it's the bike. It's the bike from the mines. It's number 9's. Leather holster with a bottle. Mark, blah, 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 blah. Wait, this is Eve. Yep. You pick up a teddy bear. Now, this is important. The teddy bear is important. Believe it or not, if you pick up the teddy bear... No, that's wrong. It doesn't get anything more than that. But if you pick up the teddy bear, it allows you to do a little bit extra, which I think is part of getting the good ending, I think. Anyway. So, in here... And we've opened the door. See, look, the light is green. Right from behind. Gotcha. Switch across to the shotgun to deal with the other one, because I don't want to waste a grenade on him. Come on. There it is. And I don't need that. So I'm pretty sure we need to use this panel. And here we go. Like, guys, I got this. Kaboom! Nice to see the military being competent for once. Ah yes, back to the White House. What's the situation on the front? Almost completely under control. Almost? What do you mean? We were unable to enter one sector due to a biological barrier. Just like 3 years ago? It is very likely, sir. But we just received word that the mist agent destroyed the barrier. Recon said that they've confirmed an additional new barrier, sir. Around our objective, by any chance? As we have yet to confirm our objective, it's possible. And the mole? We've received no communication. What now then? The end of our options. It's time for Plan D. Decisive strike from orbit could solve our problems in a split second. How much time should we allow for withdrawal? Unfortunately, there's no time left. They'll be buried in Arlington, proud heroes of the country. You're asking me to make the call? Mr. President, the fate of 26 million US citizens is riding on this decision. 260, even I know it said 26. I know. Why did it say 26? It clearly said 260. I don't know. Hey, back in the Mojave. Mitochondria? First time you've heard of them? They're what Mist is after. They're those creatures' main ingredient. What about the biological pollution in the shelter? Well, by now, the mitochondria are without hosts or grouping. They're looking for new hosts, searching for anything warm, live. It's a hard story to swallow. Either way, won't be a problem. Our men have full hazmat protection. I wouldn't be so confident. They can also affect the mitochondria already within us. Actually, we did get reports of something other than the cyborgs. I would hope what you describe hasn't happened to my men. It might be wise to quarantine them and run tests. Let's see. Seems we have no choice. What about yourself? Will you be okay in there? Please, excuse me. Excuse me, ma'am. Agent Breath? I have bad news. We've completed a thorough search of the area, but we can't find any girl or large man meeting your descriptions. Same with the others. I see. Have you secured the entire shelter area? Well, I'll be frank. We've run into an obstruction in one sector. We can't get in. I thought so. Might you know what it is? Yeah. I should be able to get in there. Can I go and check it out? Don't see why not. The secured area should be safe, but I can't speak for the lower levels. Please use caution. Thank you. Alright, and we're back playing again. So, cases of rations, because we need those, I suppose. After the dry food region, I entered in my GPS, because I guess you need that. It's a small area. Right. Strategic wireless comm system has an encryption function. Can I use the comm system, Lieutenant? Oh, please go ahead. Saving time. Oh, hello, Aya. HQ is helping me uncover some of Hell's shady connections. We may have played a part in someone's nasty scheme. All along, and us not noticing a thing. Leave things here to me. You go find that bastard. You're the only one who can save Eve and Pierce now. Damn straight. Pierce is at least easy. You can have a look around, and there's a bunch of things here. I have some of this medicine. Don't see why not. Go ahead. And it's a ringer solution, because those are very good. Nothing here I really need. But if you need it, there's some ammo. But I don't want airburst, because airburst is kind of useless. I mean, it's useful under certain situations, but in general I don't use it. Yeah, just the standard grenades are fine. Flint. How'd you find me? Huh? What's this on your neck? Canister, yay! Sure. Flint. Good boy. He's about to become an even gooder boy. If you actually check the note, small tube hung around Flint's neck. There's a message inside. If you're reading this, you must be okay. Thank God. I gave Flynn something I thought that might be of use to you. Don't worry, I'll put it on your tab. Douglas. Guy's gonna make out like a fucking bandit. Soldier guy. Reinforcements coming? We're just the advanced guard. Backup forces should be arriving shortly. Situation is under control. I wonder if I can use the ammo. Good. Use some of that ammo. You've been cleared. Take as much as you need. And then you can actually take whichever one you want. Free top-up of all of these ammo types, which is pretty much everything in the entire game. You got 2 9mm, including the weaker one and the stronger one. You got 12 buckshot, which is what I've been using, and grenades. Free! You also notice it's Jody. Hiya. You're looking great. Hey, we did it. Caught the rat howl by his furry little tail. What did you find out? Just like you said, you were slipping info to private interests. Don't know what to say. Do you know anything about the organization? Most of the evidence is gone. Oh, too bad. But you know, it wasn't just Hal. Turns out that missed agents from other areas were involved. They were using genetic info from NMCs for who knows what. Rupert's on the case. You wouldn't believe how deep it goes. If anyone can get to the bottom of this, it's Rupert. I'll wrap things up here. Right on. You go, girl. What about Pierce? Well, we don't know where he is. Really? Oh. I'm also kind of jealous. He's always the biggest chicken, but tell him I need help. And it's like Shazam. He's a big action hero. Give the poor guy a break. Ooh, they hit nerve? Sorry. Yeah, for the record, talking to Jodie is kind of important. Again, helps to set you up for a good ending. You talk to Lieutenant, he'll let you trade BP for weapons if you want. The Hanson soldier by the truck. Yeah, and you also get to a nice little shop should you decide you want it. Okay, which is over here, I think? Yay. Need something? Sell me some guns? Sure thing. Let me know what you want. So yeah, you get a pretty decent list of stuff. Like all the additional equipment stuff that you might want for your rifle if you decide you want that. And a holster for your machine gun if you want that. Ammo, well, it's basically, this is everything that's not in that free pile of shit over there, so that's good. Get some armor if you want some of that. Tactical armor, combat vest, all the good stuff. And a whole bunch of items, again, if you feel that you need them. I might not, I don't know. Because it won't cut it against those cyborgs. I recommend rifle rounds. I recommend a grenade launcher. Alright, so, first things first. Doggo. If you use the key item of the teddy bear... Flint, I'm looking for this girl. Help me find her. And he does. He will literally lead you to where she is in that building. And it's useful because he'll also lead you to a downed soldier, and then you leave the dog, Flint, with the soldier, and Flint saves the soldier's life. Because Flint is fucking awesome, because he's a good boy. Anyway, aside from all that, I don't think there's too much else there. As I said, make sure you load up on free ammo that you want. I think you can still access the armory inside if you need to. Because once you go inside, you can't come back out to this area. You kind of get locked into the garage bit where you picked up the car. That's as far out as you can go once you're back in. So we're basically heading into the end game bit here now. Miss Brierperson, I read about you in the paper. I was in New York during the incident on vacation. Bad vacation spot in retrospect. I guess I have you to thank for my life, really. I haven't done anything to merit that much gratitude. I was just fighting myself back then. This time, too. Yeah, in a roundabout way, she kind of was. Dry filled, abandoned mine, sewers blocked off. Cyborgs are still running around the side. I want you to keep clear of the lower floors. Or don't, if you want to fight them. Don't think enough people get with their hands. Ah, yes. We need to. I think this is the control switch. Alright, we're in. So, you will note, no enemies. This whole place is clear. It's fine. So, follow Flint and let him do his job. You wander around a bit. Because, you know, he's a dog. And then he'll point away. Isn't that thing where they put up their front paw to like point? But I guess he's not that kind of dog. It's not exactly hard to guess. There's only one way you can go for now, but yeah. Flint is a good boy. And we take the car. Because of course we take the car. Agent Brer? This is Lieutenant Grant speaking. We don't have details yet, but we've just received orders to withdraw. I think you should get out as soon as possible. I'm sorry, but we have yet to find him. I understand. We won't get in your way. Come back as soon as you've completed your objective. Yeah, they're pulling out. Bad shit's about to go down. It's good old Flint running around doing his thing. I'm pretty sure she's not that way, Flint. If you look at your map, you can see all the little places where everything's all been cut off. So this section up here is completely clean and clear. I don't think at any point you can ever go back up to the mine, as they did say it has been sealed off. You can also go here. I'm pretty sure we could even go into the Ark still, because they couldn't get to that particular elevator. So we'll be going down to B2 first, because where we've got to go is the pod service gantry. That's the room where the game kind of comes to an end, or at least the end game kicks off. But I'll tell you what, I have noticed it's gone 4 o'clock. So what we'll do is we'll pause, we'll take a quick break, and when we get back, we will pretty much be wrapping up all the enemies that I haven't yet killed and moving towards the end game. So yeah, back in a minute, guys. See you in a sec. And we're back. Okay, so we've got more or less, whoop, that's the wrong button again. We've got more or less free reign of this floor of the shelter. No enemies here, just waiting for Doggo to show us the way to do things. Even though you can pretty much probably guess where they're going anyway. Come on, Doggo. I don't think you have to wait for him, but I like to at least pretend, you know? Follow that Doggo. He sort of wanders around for a bit until he realizes that it's clearly and obviously this way that we're supposed to be going. No, you're going the wrong way. Come on now, let's go. We know where we're going. Are you ready? Yes. Okay, let's go. Maybe a little cutscene in here. Nothing serious. What's wrong? Who's there? I'm an FBI agent. I can't see. A radiation leak up ahead. So sudden. The heat. I took quite a hit. I think I'm done for. You get out while you can. You'll be okay. Those aren't radiation burns. Rapid mitochondrial increase flash heated your cells. Your sight should return soon. You sure? You'll be fine, promise. I'll stay, but I don't have time. Hey, don't worry. The pain's going away, just like you said. I'll be able to walk once I can see. Flint? You stay with him, Flint. Hey, Flint. Hey, no, don't go that way. That's fine. Yeah, unfortunately she goes through this door automatically, which is a bit annoying because we actually need to backtrack slightly. And he's gone. I guess he melted. What you actually have to do is sort of a little bonus, I guess, sort of thing. Again, I think this is required for good ending, but if you go into the golem freezer, and look who it is, Pierce. Yeah. So cold. Where? You're in the shelter. Oh, wait. I was running a search on who's been backing this place. And they came rushing in. It's alright. Baldwin's behind bars. Oh, good. That's a relief. Ugh, I was about to become a snowman. You're a busy man. First you're a mummy, then you're Frosty. Better than being one of them. Thanks, Aya. That's twice you saved me. I'm sorry. This is all my fault. Sorry. I just... And that's everything. Wow, you've been through a lot. Blah. Sorry, got something caught in my throat there. Leave to clean up. You worry about Eve. Sorry, I went to say that sentence and my throat was just like, no, you're not saying anything right now. I want to say goodbye. I'll see you topside. Topside. Don't worry about me. Yep, he's fine. Get going. Get. Yeah, so, talking to Pierce sort of gets him out of his cold-induced stupor, I suppose. The other thing you can do is, now that we're sort of in this, if you head back to the car park, you will note military truck. Military guys rolled on in. So you can top up. Because I haven't bought anything, so it's all full. But yeah, so free inventory, still here, as much as you want. Ironheart came out just now. He's on the transport topside with your pet dog. Thank you. Some weapons in the truck. Just keep it under your hat. Yeah, so again, you can use him to buy stuff if you want. 2 doors through a drawer, but we'll stay as long as possible. Watch yourself and be quick. And here you can open up the 3 boxes that you just sort of leave stuff in lying around. Got my old car. Might take these actually while I'm here. Oh, nope, we're full. Never mind. But yeah, if you want any of this stuff, you can take it. Not a problem. That if you want. And I don't remember what I left in the other one. There's a bunch of ammo, yeah, and a gun. So see, I told you get that. Can you get that in the... I think you can get that in the previous area as well, but I don't remember specifically. But it's there if you want it. So that stops you having to walk all the way back to the main entrance bit. So everything is now, you know, in this area for you. So it's sort of easy. And as I said, because everything's all sealed up, all the rooms and everything, but you can still access the armory if you want to use that. You know, purchase anything last minute, or of course you can also talk to the soldiers, so that's not an issue. But as I said, before we start the actual end of the game process, a couple of things to do first. First, drop everything off in my inventory that I don't need, and then go down to the bottom floor and oh wow, this is full? Holy shit. Okay. Okay, that could be a problem. Swap. Tell you what, let's do that. What I can do... No, that's the wrong button. It's a bit annoying because I'll have to redo all my attachments. But I can do that and that. That will at least give me a little bit of extra space. No, I need to unequip it. Okay. Oh, is it? Yeah, that's completely full, isn't it? I tell you what, let's... How many... all those ringer solutions. Let's take... you. MP boost, all those things. That's a lot of MP boosts. But that's fine, whatever. Sort. There we go. Gonna end up with a lot of stuff, but it's all worth it. Because we already know that this stuff is really good to keep. Definitely want the lipstick because that resists silence, and you do not want to get silenced if you can at all help it. There you'll do. Right. So, as you can see, obviously we've got to fight in the area above. Can't go back to the mine. Pretty sure that area is completely sealed off. We can go down to B2, and I'm pretty sure we can explore the Ark as well. So, we'll do that. Easy. That is the easy part. And it's working again because, you know, number 9 and Eve are not hiding out in there anymore. Fortunately, they didn't have the presence of mind to reactivate security. Hello. Ah, damn it, what the hell did I just take? Yeah, I thought so. Discard. Don't need it. As tempting a thought as it is. security goes down. Bingo. Don't need that, thanks. Although the security devices themselves are turned off, the, I guess, track or rail or whatever it is on the wall isn't, so they still move. Right, discard that. I think. Yep, thought so. Bugger you. Nope. That one's real. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was not real. I'm an idiot. It looked real for a second. Apparently he's not dead yet. Ooh. Tell you what, let's just use it. That's the wrong one. Nice. Don't need any of that, thanks. Alright, off to the next. Room there is not. Elevator hall. Damn it. Alright. Nice. Ooh. I'll take them. The rest can go. Gives me an extra 4 shots. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, the elevator stopped working. It's stuck on the lower floor, like it was back when you first entered the shelter. Although I don't think I actually checked the elevator back then to show that fact, but it is what it is. Okay. So much like before, this elevator, I'm pretty sure it's just turned off. Nope, that doesn't do anything. Yep, it's broken. So there's that. But as I say, I'm pretty sure we can go into Neo Arc. Which is completely and totally infested, because of course it is. Yay. Ooh, that's a lot of golems. Whew. Nope, don't need any of that. So many golems, so little time. Oh, someone see me right off the bat. Hello. God damn it. I can reload faster than you can. What we got? Nope, don't need those. What have we got? Oh, is this an invisible one? I think it's an invisible one. Or is it? That's a guess. Yeah, get off. Damn it. Hey. Is that just your go-to move? The only move it's got. Is it dead or is it just twitching? It's a twitching. And stay down. Ooh. I'll definitely take that. That'll do it. So yeah, we'll go up to the forest area, we'll go to the island, then swing by the pyramid to switch the lever and then do the other side. And then that, with one exception, seriously, one exception, will be every standard fight in the game. It's really weird, because when you go into the pod area, things happen, there's a cutscene, and for some reason, before you fight the final boss, they just throw one enemy at you. For no real reason. It's one of the invisible golem types, and for some reason they just drop it into the room between you and the final boss, so you just have to fight that one last enemy. It's really weird. They just do that. I guess they just felt that they could get away with it, or they felt that it was sort of necessary in some way. I don't know. It's just what they decided to do. Oop, nope. Okay, well, that's good. Whoop. Ow. Hey, not bad for aiming without aiming. Ooh. Don't know how I managed to miss that first one. Guess maybe I was aiming at something that was too far away. Fire! Damn it. Good enough. More of a case of, I'll take it. Fire! Uh-oh. Wow, really? Okay. Guess we're doing this. Just the one. Wasn't sure if there would be one further into the island or not. What I get? Air burst. I don't want air burst. Starburst might be nice, but not air burst. Nice to fight an enemy that isn't a bloody golem for a change. Just the one. Enjoy it. So, that should... Yeah, so we go to the pyramid, flip the switch, go into the other half of the power plant room, and then that'll be your lot. I am wondering if we're going to get some of those NMCs coming out of the jungle in the little zigzag room or not. I don't know. But I guess we'll see. Guess not. They're probably all dead at this point. Uh-oh. Damn it. No, not now. Across to the shotgun to finish him off, I guess. No point in wasting a grenade on them. Nice. Whew. What am I gonna need for the last boss? That'll be fine. And of course it moves across because that's what it does. Anyway, yeah. Skip. Nope. Skip. Skip, skip, skip. straight in. Damn it. Works for me. And then there was one. Sort of. Actually, I'm not even sure if there is. No, there should be, because it says on the map. I was going to say I'm not even sure if there is one in here. No, there is. It's just upstairs. It's a couple of golems. Pretty sure I remember this. Oh no, it's a golem and some security. Oh, there's 2 golems up there. I'd be thinking of somewhere else. Oh, stop doing that. And there we have it. Completely clear, empty, no more enemies for now. Now we can get the hell out of here and we can head off to the final boss. Which is actually, well, it's kind of tricky, it's also kind of not. It's complicated. It's a final boss with like 2 phases to it. And the first phase is technically the hardest? Question mark. But, well, you'll see when we get there. It's not a hard boss, but it can be easy to get caught, like, taking a lot of damage very quickly if you're not careful. Alright, so we'll head back up to the first floor, head back into the little save area, and then we'll start getting all equipped and set up, and all that stuff for the final fight. Which, as I said, easier said than done. In some respects. Oh yeah, I'll also need to recharge all my ammo as well. Yep, that means I gotta take a trip back to see that soldier guy. That'll be fine. Actually, I don't know why I took the buckshot. I don't need the bloody buckshot. But I definitely take the grenade. I will not need the buckshot for this upcoming fight. If I can't destroy this boss with 100 grenade shots, then I'm screwed anyway, so it is what it is. I mean, I suppose having the shotgun is nice as a backup, but it's not really required. Right. Alright, let's get prepped. Obviously, gonna equip the grenade launcher. Switch across to the EOD suit. Now, in terms of items to equip, especially in terms of the special ones, the Ofuda is useful because that's more damage for your special magic attacks, so definitely want to equip that. Let's see. The Holy Water is reduced damage by 25%. You're definitely going to want that. The Medicine Wheel, I would say you don't need to equip. See, the Medicine Wheel gives you a bonus chance of an item when you kill an enemy, you know, when you finish a fight. But there's literally like 3 fights left in the game. You really do not need this. So don't bother with the Medicine Wheel. Skull Crystal, however, that's a definite because that's just more damage. I would also recommend taking the Lipstick because prevents silence. You're going to want your magic. The other thing, however, GPS. You're not going to need this because, again, there's only 3 fights left in the game, and while GPS is good for certain things, all things considered, you're not really going to need it. You get pretty decent vantage point in the final fight room, so I would say you do not need the GPS, like, at all, which gives you, if you've been following the guide, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slots for Healy things. Which, as you can probably guess, well, first things first, you're actually going to want to heal yourself up. I've got 245 things there. I'm going to nom down a protein capsule because that will also take it up to 250. I'm pretty sure that the absolute, like, peak tip-top, this is as high as you can go health is 300. I think that's what it is. I could be wrong, but alright, here's what we're gonna do. We got some of those. I want to take out all those ringer solutions. Of which we have quite a lot, apparently. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna... No, that's full, okay. So what we want, I will put protein capsule and an MP boost, and the other 4 can all be ringer solutions, I think, because and have 1 spare in my inventory. I will need that. Excellent. Do I want to equip the shotgun? Nah, should be fine. Okay, so we are about as good as we're going to do. Oh, Parasite Energy. I want Energy Ball, most definitely. Do I want level 2 Energy Ball? Might be an idea. Yeah, let's do that. Don't have enough of that. I could up Necrosis, I guess. Yeah, I've got the points for it. And that's it. That's about as good as you're going to get. Energy Ball will come in handy. boy howdy. So we're going to be using quite a lot of magic as we go into this, but that's fine. Let's make one final save point. Found Pierce. Great. Now for Eve. You can do it. Final save of the game. Alright. Now, I know we're a few minutes early, but I'm going to take a little break now because I need to go to the bathroom. And I don't need that going on in the back of my mind whilst we're in the middle of a fight. And also, there's a lot of cutscening coming up, and then a big fight, and then another big fight, and then a lot of cutscening after that. So I'm like, well, I'm going to take a break now, and we'll deal with this when we get back. So, see you in a sec, guys. And we're back. Right. Let's do this. Let's get this crap over with. Oh boy. It's cutscene time. Body's trembling. Danger's near. Danger? Think, then act. Eve must be in there. Basically, that's... You're given a chance to turn around, sort out your shit before you go in there, which is fair, I think. But, you know, we already got that going, so we're fine. We're fine. Hopefully. This is probably going to go really badly. Relax. This little one's just like you. She'll be your guide now. Let her go, you freak. Ah, what did we do? The Harlequin has arrived at last. Now the stage is set. There's only an audience of one, alas. Kyle? Thanks to you calling in the troops, my sample acquisition's a failure. So much work, so much money, all gone to waste in a night. But so what? My life support's up. I'll be dead for morning. So, while we're waiting for that, I may as well finish my part of the plan. The fate of the world is, as they say, in my hands. What's your game, number 9? It's called Unnatural Selection. My little partner here is just what this pupa needs to shed its cocoon. The virus it'll spread will bring a new dawn for humanity. ANMC's conversion on a global scale. Now that's evolution. Nobody wants your brand of evolution. Ah, but that's exactly why they must change. You dig? Humans can transform their living environment. True. Most of the poor saps would be happy with cheap, free, prefab, idle happiness. Humans are an evolutionary dead end. They just can't see it. What makes you so sure? Hey, Madigan. Fill in our friend, would you? Kyle? Why are you taking orders from... Our organization is dedicated to guiding the human race. At no other time in the Earth's history has one species dominated like humans do now. It's unhealthy. We're killing ourselves. We're making a new natural order to preserve and save humanity. ANMCs create a self-contained food chain. Humans eating humans. I know it sounds bad, maybe even repulsive at first. But it's real. It's forward-looking. And it's a hell of a lot better than feel-good bozos yelling about risks and peace and equality. They try to spread their influence, use people for their own ends, they're just false philanthropists. Or even worse, delusional heretics. Sound and fury and all that. Mitochondria are the mirror of truth that will reveal them for what they are. You've seen them, haven't you? The ANMCs, twisted and hideous. It's their true inner ugliness is revealed for all to see. The people who became ANMCs were kidnapped. No, you're wrong. They all requested the procedure. They threw away mortality and dignity for a shot at eternal youth. Their desires were so self-consuming, they were the perfect candidates. Cavalry will be here any time. Let's finish this up. It's time, Madigan. Finish her. Now. Yes, sir. Kyle. Using you to get to Eve was more trouble than I thought. Why? I can't believe it. As a child, I felt trapped in this world. Nowhere to go. Anytime I did things my way, I was criticized, estranged. I learned to do things like everyone else, and things changed. Mitochondria are the same. Violent and uncontrollable now. But they'll soon become transparent guests in our world. Working. Time to put on your mask. Just like me. Madigan, you traitor. Me? A traitor? Please. I was just thinking, humanity's doing just fine the way it is. You'll regret this. I already do. I should have taken you out days ago. Before you put these two in danger. Madigan, you fool. I'll take you all out with me. Huh? Hi, are you alright? Kyle. Eve. Oh, thank God. I'm sorry. I had to play both sides to figure out what was going on here. I understand. I figured it was a diversion. SQ-947C. Objective achieved. We got wounded. Send a medic down immediately. Huh, that's funny. Repeating, SQ-947C. Aya? Eve? You can speak? Are those stars? What? That looks like... Oh boy, here it comes. Aya! Run! And of course, here comes the government making everything worse. There goes Dryfield. That's a big baby. Chunky boy. Eve. Kyle. You okay? Kyle? Are you hurt? I'm fine. But Eve's fallen down below. What? Quick, go save her. That creature. It fell down there with her. Roger that. You can go down over there. Hurry. You don't sound good. Hey, Kyle, are you sure you're okay? The blaze singed off my clothes. Hey, come on over now for a free show. Dream on. Missing a leg. It's really not like me to be crazy about a girl. Really? Eve. Oh, pain. Gunshot wound. Yeah, it actually takes 50 points off your health bar. Right, actually. Alright, so, as you can see, none of the enemies have respawned. And although it doesn't say it, that little top L bit next to the pod bottom is, that actually has an enemy in it, which is kind of irritating. It's one of those invisible ones. What if you only have 50 HP? It probably, like, minimizes to just, like, 1. Come on. I know you're in here somewhere. There it is. Screw you. And again. And the third time. And down you go, you prick. Is he not dead yet? Really? Fair enough. Ooh. Guess I can take that. Might come in handy between battle. Right. So as I say, big boss fight coming up. Here we go. I don't like this boss fight. He's kind of annoying. Like, he's not bad, but he's annoying. That's lucky. Eve. It's a big boy. Chunky lad. Time to fight the big baby. And I do mean that quite literally. Right. What's he doing? How's that? Alright, let's zap him a little. Now, how this works is he's split into like lots of different body parts. Ow. And you have to knock them out one by one. Ow. Which, as you can imagine, is easier said than done. You also have to be careful, because once you've knocked out a certain number of body parts, he activates his, like, core, and that, rather irritatingly, out the way. Stop it. Okay, now's the time to take a ring solution. Stop that. You really... There it goes. Yep. Now he's doing the thing. That's his big energy blast. He hits you with like that, it can do like 150 damage. It's really bad. If he hits you with it. Yeah, just really want to take him out bit by bit, piece by piece. Oh Christ, you bloody would do the damn thing. You would do that. One of the reasons why I was focusing so much on the sort of little bits at the bottom was because it slows his spinning. Each one like has an additional effect, like hitting his bottom part. That, as I said, there it is. Okay, so what's left? Nothing around the back. Okay. See, this is the downside to doing this, is that you've really gotta be very, very careful about attacking him. Oh, he's opening up. See, look, because I took out his sort of. And that's what you got to hit. That's like his core. That's what you really got to go for. Uh-oh. Because I took out the two bits at the bottom, it really slowed his turning speed down. So it sort of lets you... Oh, yeah, you got me there. See my point? I think I'll take another ringers. No, that's the wrong one. Come on, open up. Hey, I got the head too. That's nice. Ooh, that ain't good. Ay, darn it. I forgot you could do that. think, yeah, that only attacks high outfits. Oh, okay, he's opening up his chest. Move. Ah! Damn it, I wasn't low enough. I thought I was. Turns out I wasn't. Open up. Yep, there he goes. Just keep moving. Damn it. Haha, missed. Let's do you. Good, there goes his neck part. That means he can't do his big blast thing anymore. Good, so what he's got left is this. As I say, you just gotta take him apart piece by piece by piece. Each one just makes him less combat effective. As I said, you really want to go for the lower parts, like early, because that slows his turning speed, which makes this attack significantly less dangerous. Because it means you can outrun him. That's the key. Aside from that, just keep wailing at him. Try not to waste too much ammo. I think we'll be okay now. We're more or less at that point where I don't think he can touch me. Nope. Damn it. Come on. It's not quite the last boss, by the way. There is one more fight after this, unsurprisingly. That a little bit. There it goes. Probably didn't need to. Hey, it's melting! Woo. Woo! Okay. Take you. We'll take you. The other can go. Excellent. Right, what have we got? What do we have left? A couple of ringers. That's good. Excellent. And a spare one, which I don't really need to use. But I'll top my health up anyway. Literally only one more fight left after this, so I've got half of my grenades left. That should be fine. I hope. If not, this is going to be a very tricky fight. Right. So we are about as good and set to go as we can be. No, we need to go this way. We need to rescue Eve. There we go. Maintenance bridge. There's a card reader attached. Ah. Good job that card does everything. The key card worked. Aya? Oh no. Eve! I don't need to say that line. That's not good. Hello. This next boss is tricky. He moves very fast. He, she, whatever. First thing to do is run the hell off the bridge. Really likes to do that a lot. Do not let it... Damn it. Damn it! I was gonna say, don't let it do that, it'll drain all your MP. Whoa! Okay, fair enough, you're still doing that, huh? Come on. I can take one of these, I think. Okay, let's see. You. Yep, fair enough. We'll do you. Ah! That's to knock me down again. Come on. Oh yeah. Bloody ghosts. Missed. Nope, nope, no you didn't. I thought he had for a second, but no, turns out he hadn't. Hey, I was too close to the wall for him to do that. His teleport activated first. That's good. So that's not so good. Okay, fair enough. Come on. Hey! That went much easier than I expected. Now, if you want to know what just happened in that cutscene, I have no fucking clue. It's one of those things that's actually been a matter of debate, because I read online, because I was like, first time I ever watched it, I was like, what the fuck happened? My guess is that the creature, like, absorbed Aya, and then presumably Aya's own Mitochondria, like, rebelled and disintegrated it. I think that's what happened. I'm honestly not sure. But anyway, that was it. That was the big final boss. Honestly, the first one is kind of the harder one, because that chest attack thing can wreck you. That one's tricky because he moves very fast. Anyway, Aya? Aya. Kyle? Kyle, is that... You're alive. Yeah, more or less. Where's Eve? She's fine. She's sleeping next to me. Kyle, there's a lot I have to tell you. Me too. But now it's time to rest. But when I first met you, Hey, someone's down over here. A young woman and a child. We got 2 down. They're warm. Hey, you okay? You're lucky we found you in one piece. Medic, over here. September 7th, 2000. 9:05 p.m. White House, Washington, D.C. Thanks to missed actions, casualties were kept to a minimum. I see. Good. We'll have to invite that attractive hunter and her friends. And the media? Most of them are broadcasting the cultist nuclear attack story. So the disinformation worked. Well, it was quite a sensational incident. Any reports linking this to what happened in Manhattan? None at this time, sir. Excellent. All of our resources are focused on removing evidence. By the time the press gets in, it'll be emptier than Roswell. What about Russia and China? Any concerns about the railgun? No need to worry about that. We'll be releasing CG doctored images soon, showing a microwave misfire from a solar power collecting satellite. I think our neighbors will appreciate our quest for cleaner energy. There's just one thing. What's that? The agent we sent. He said he was resigning and hasn't been seen since. What? He knows way too much. It must be found and brought in. I've already given the order, sir. Just think. Our international authority would suffer if this all came to light, not to mention that of our allies. We cannot allow that to happen. Hey! Okay, you get these slides if you get the good ending, so I'm getting the good ending, so that's nice. It's been almost a year since then. The FBI moved into action, arresting some of its own and some missed officers on charges of collaboration with a private organization. However, all information regarding the organization running the shelter has been classified. Nothing was ever explained, and we were slapped with a gag order. The report released to the public explained the events as an armed cultist uprising and its suppression. Just like that, the case was closed. New Mitochondria were filed and forgotten. But we weren't just going to sit around twiddling our thumbs. Following Baldwin's arrest, Rupert took the senior post. He's working with Jody on a secret project, the full public disclosure of MIST and the NMCs. The Japanese biologist Dr. Maeda has proposed proposed the new superhuman theory. By identifying neomitochondrial DNA, he calculates the frequency of latent characters over a 10-year span. His theory that these characters would lead the evolution of the human species is not widely accepted. It was enough to interest Pierce. He's been working with Dr. Mader looking for carriers over the net. They really hit it off, and their project's going well. Pierce thinks that my case, in which neomitochondria merely strengthen their host instead of taking outright control, is the true path to mutual prosperity. They intend to educate possible characters before they transform, and thereby reduce the occurrence of NMCs and the persecution of carriers that would follow. It's clear from his devotion, Pierce has found his life's work. His character's totally changed, too. No more timid Pierce. Jodie is greatly relieved as well. Rupert pulled some strings at the FBI for me and Eve. She's now my younger sister, no questions asked. She's been going to junior high for a month now, and loves it. Her face reveals nothing of her dark past. She's full of life and quite popular at school. It also seems she's lost her neomitochondrial powers. Mr. Douglas was seriously injured in the explosion, but he's recovering and is now rebuilding Dryfield. He sent me a picture of a rifle scope, price tag attached. We've all dealt with what happened in our own way, started new lives. Only Kyle hasn't been seen, not since that day. I run searches for him now and then, but no luck. I haven't even found a trace. If he hadn't shot me, I'd wonder if he really existed at all. But he saved Eve, and he saved me. Or was it all a dream? I hope he didn't get into trouble on account of his helping us. In the meantime, I'll keep searching. After all, he was the one who told me, never give up. Tomorrow I'm taking my first vacation in a long while. Pierce got Eve and me passes to the Nature Museum. Eve craves knowledge. She's so excited about tomorrow she can't sleep. I'll have to brush up if I'm going to be able to answer her questions. September 1st, 2001. 7:16 p.m., Nature Museum, New York. And that was Parasite Eve 2. I kind of like that it ends on a sort of a ... question mark kind of thing. But it was so obviously that was meant to be Kyle, it doesn't really need to be stated, I think, in any greater detail. It's fine. It's a nice happy ending for all concerned. See, that's the good ending. It happens like, you have to save Flint during the fight. You have to, do all these various things. Make sure to go to Dryfield and rescue Pierce and get him into the shelter, and then deal with the whole mist corruption and all that stuff. You have to follow all these steps in order to get the good ending. But that was the good ending, and that was Parasite Eve 2. That's honestly is one of my favorite PlayStation games. I remember playing it back in the day. It's a bit rough. Getting used to the controls takes a long time, and you'll probably die quite a bit in the earlier parts of the game. But I really, really like Parasite Eve 2. I think it's a great game. And honestly, when I was playing Parasite Eve 1 earlier this year, it was better than I remembered it being, I'll be honest. So, yeah, I'm yeah, I'm really happy to have had the opportunity to play it again. Yeah, I technically can play it anytime I want because, you know, emulation and all that stuff. But it is that thing of, yeah, the ability to like play it here, you know, while streaming. It's always good fun. So, yeah, it's a good game. It's like, it's one of those sort of classic PlayStation games. Like, PlayStation era of like gaming was really good. Same with PlayStation 2 as well. Like that whole generation, PS1 generation, PS2 generation, like just everybody was just like experimenting, trying different things. Things hadn't become like as rote as they are now. Well, there was supposed to get the indie scene that does the experimentation stuff, but anyway, it doesn't matter in the long run. But yeah, it's a really good game. And for the record, technically speaking, there is sort of a third game in the series. I sort of jokingly say they never made a third game and all that stuff. Technically speaking, they did, but in the loosest possible sense. Because Parasite Eve's 1 and 2 were made when Square Enix had the rights to make Parasite Eve games. Because Parasite Eve is a novel written by someone I can't remember in Japan. And Square Enix got the rights to make a video game based on the novels, and I think it's sort of... I think Parasite Eve 1 was like a sequel to the book. I've not read the book, I've only read a synopsis online, and that was some years ago. So, I don't remember the specifics, but I think the game was like a sequel, and then this was obviously a sequel to the first game. Because between this game coming out and the next game that they made, that was the Parasite Eve game, they lost the rights. Like, the rights just kind of like died, because usually the rights only exist for like a period of time, or for a certain, you know, like number of releases or something like that. And so they made a game, and it's literally just called Third Birthday. I'm pretty sure it doesn't have the Parasite Eve title on it, because obviously they can't, because they'd lost the rights, and apparently they didn't feel like getting them back. So I think the game is just called Third Birthday, and it's just a very kind of middling third-person shooter on the PSP. I've not played it, but I've seen a few videos of it, and it looks pretty underwhelming. Because technically speaking, what they did is they have all these characters from the first game and the second game. The characters belong to Square, because Square made those characters up for the games. But the title of Parasite Eve belongs to the guy. It's a whole fucking thing. Like, copyright is so fucking weird. Hey, that's my total BP. Isn't that lovely? It literally tallies everything you collect. It's quite fun in that regard. Hey, there we go. So, the next yeah, look, it gives you... Oh, really? Does it give you 1-to-1? I thought that it didn't. There you go. And here's the unlocks. Because you get a whole bunch of, like, unlocked things when you complete the game, which is nice, I think. Save game data? Yes, I will. Oh, well, I will when I click on the thing. So yeah, copyright around this thing was a whole thing. It's the main reason why I don't think we'll ever get a remaster or a remake. I mean, here's the thing. I'm not 100% sure how a remaster would sit in terms of copyright, because technically, if you've already made the game and you're just like upscaling the graphics, I think that's like legal copyright wise. I don't know. A remake would definitely require them to get the license again. If they wanted to remake. And I personally would love a remake of Parasite Eve 1 or Parasite Eve 2. Sorry, let me just go into, I don't know, a menu or something so we don't do that. I would love a remake of Parasite Eve 1 or 2, or 1 specifically, start with 1 and then move on from there. I think that would be really good fun. But as I said, because of the licensing thing, it's not desperately likely to happen, I think. So it's a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. So yeah, there you have it. That was Parasite Eve 2, and of course Parasite Eve 1 earlier. I have no intention of playing Third Birthday whatsoever. I don't want to touch that game with a 20-foot barge pole, because like all the characters were completely different from what they were originally, because they had to do all these legal hurdles just to even make the fucking game. I don't know why they bothered. Like, they didn't need to. You had the first game, In and of itself, the first game was more or less self-contained, but it did have room for a sequel. That was nice. And then this one sort of wrapped everything up, and you didn't need a third game. So, anyway. It is what it is, but, so there you go. So anyway, we're only sort of a quarter of an hour early, so this episode took me a bit longer than I thought. What did I say? Oh, hour and a half, 2 hours will do it. But then I was faffing around with extra stuff as well, so, yeah. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.